Maybe you got to play in finals of the play. What's it like now, coaching and taking your side into this finals campaign?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We started the season a bit slow, but we certainly feel like our second half has been really consistent. We're playing a really good brand of football at the moment, and the playing group's starting to believe that our best is good enough. So, yeah, looking forward to East Perth this week.
A couple of your guys, Kane Mitchell obviously had an impact, and Jai Bolton especially. What have you seen from this year? He seems to have gone to another level.
Yeah, been really impressed with our leaders, and certainly Jai Bolton is one of the premier players in the competition. He's been very important for us again in 2018, finds plenty of the football, works really hard, and having a really good season. So let's hope he can have a good final series.
You've got only about 6 or 7 players who've actually played finals, and not many have won finals. What's the biggest step they've got to take on the weekend to be successful?
I think we just need to continue buying into what we've been doing. It's a great opportunity for our group. It's a young group, but when you play good football and when you start to believe that your best is good enough and you're buying into the system and playing selfless and team football, then anything's possible. So we're not going to go out there and try to do anything different on Sunday. We need to continue to play the footy we're playing, and if we do that, we give ourselves a chance.
Your experience playing, do you impart that wisdom at this time of year? Does it come in extra handy as opposed to any other time during the season?
Not really. I think this playing group at the moment, we're all on the same page. Darren Harris's messaging has been really clear for the playing group all year, and we know what we look like when we're at our best. So that's what we have to do this weekend. We have to go out there and play consistent football, play team football, play Claremont brand, and if we do that, then we're around the place.
What's the main thing you'll be focusing on?
Well, we've built our season around pressure and pressure on ball carrier, tackling, chasing, just doing all the team things. So we've been able to get that part of our game right, especially in the second half of the season. So we can't go away from that this weekend.
Steve Armstrong's had some strong comments about the fact that Royal Reserves Grand Final won't be played here. Do you have an opinion on that? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's disappointing that the Reserves Grand Final is not out here. It's obviously a very important part of the competition, and there's probably a few sides at the moment that have got reserve players potentially could play in a Reserves Grand Final and a League Grand Final. So what it means is that there may be players that may miss out on doing both because they're held over the following day for a League Grand Final. So that would be disappointing, but I guess it is what it is.
Playing an Optus in a Grand Final, is that a lure for the players at all?
Oh, it's not something that we've spoken about. We just looking at East Perth this week, but it's obviously a great stadium, as we know, and it'd be wonderful for two teams to be able to come out here on Grand Final day and play out in front of hopefully a really big crowd.